Hi everyone. So I wanted to talk about, where did I put it? I just had it. Plastic boning. I know a lot of people don't like using the plastic boning. They prefer to use like spiral steel or all that stuff, or like go the cheap way with the zip ties. So this is all I have left of 100 yards of boning that I got from Walk Walk. When I bought it, it was about $40 for the 100 yards, and I'll put the math for how many dollars a yard that is. I wanted to talk about how many stays this made. Corsets, Renaissance corsets, stays, whatever you want to call them. With this, okay? And I mean, there was a couple things that I did with this that weren't part of Renaissance. Like I may have used a yard for a dress I made. So I'm gonna start off with my first pair that are twisted. I guess I laced them up and wasn't really paying attention, but they're a little twisted. So my first pair of stays, okay? Martha and I both have one, so that's two right there. Photo of what they originally looked like when I first made them. We did re-dye these, which photo of what they look like now. I did make photo insert here, those fairy costumes, and I did use a little bit of boning, mostly because it was tied for the vest, so I did put a little boning there and like some boning on the side. So let's say another yard between them. That's 36 inches. Yeah, about a yard between Martha and I for that. Okay. Oh, here we go. And then we have the ones I made for Pirate that are very painful to wear because I decided to do something when I was making these that altered it too much, and it hurts when I wear them. This, especially the side, for some reason cuts. This has a lot more boning than my other ones. So on the inside, if you can see, like this, I put a lot more boning in this. Because this pair of stays, the pattern asked for it was like fully boned or whatever, where I'll just pull up Martha's. This one, this new one for Martha, is not fully boned, okay? It is considered half boned, which I just realized right now I have to go get a pair of stays that I'm working on. Let me go do that. Okay, I got those ones. I will show you at some point. Okay, so with just they're my original two and this pirate one, we're at 3 pairs of stays. I'm gonna show you this one only because I originally wanted to try and make a double-sided pair of stays. My sewing machine decided to tell me no. So I'm gonna do something about this at some point. I'm thinking of, because like even in the middle, like where is it? Like even in the middle, like the sewing machine was like, no, I don't want to try and do two, a double-sided and like have my stitching look nice. So I gotta figure out how to like cover that. So this one has been boned except for the small piece on this side, which that's gonna get used for. So that's a half. So we're at 3.5. Okay. Now let's go to this one, the one that I made a video about how I changed the lace, like having it lace on the sides instead of like a lace down the front and a lace down the back. I use the same amount of bones with a little bit more for these, okay? So it's roughly the same amount that I would have used on a regular pair of stays, just a little extra, again, for those sides, okay? That is 4.5 pairs of stays. Now, okay, the ones that I made for Martha that she's going to be wearing when we go to the Irwindale Renaissance for the RenCon, which I'm assuming is the last weekend of April. So these are the ones she's going to be wearing. I'm really excited. Like these, We just need to cover these eyelets. And then you can see on this pair that I was trying to do something, but I need to go to the actual hardware store to get what I'm looking for. So that is, I lost count. Okay, so I have 5.5. Had to sit there and count. So 5.5 pairs of stays right now. Okay. And then we have this pair that I'm working on. Oh, that's not the one I wanted to grab. I'm still not boning. I'm binding the bottom edge. I'm trying to get this done by Halloween. We'll see. I know this is out after Halloween, so we'll see if I did it. Because I really want to be a pirate, but I'm not wearing my pirate stays. Not gonna happen. So I like the tabs. I'm also trying something different with these ones. So 6.5 pairs of stays. That's 100 yards of boning. I like making stays. I like doing boning. I think it's great. Even though I've been told it's really hard to do, I really do enjoy it. So, and again, like, I used a yard for a dress. I used another yard for making the vests for when we did RenCon 2 years ago. We were fairies and they were ugly, let's be honest. But again, I'm always learning to sew and stuff like that. So I do have to buy more because I need these pairs to be done. So if I can get another 6.5 stays, that's fine. More to share with other people that are friends to like borrow for Red Fair. But yeah, that's what 100 yards of boning can do just for stays, corsets, whatever you want to call them for Red Fair. If I had not done the fully boned, I probably could have only gotten, I still would have gotten 6, but I think a whole 6 instead of a 6.5, if that makes sense, because that one used a lot. And I mean, it used a lot of boning. I thought about getting a Dremel at one point. That did not. I still should get a Dremel if I'm going to make more stays. Like, finish this pair. And I have a purple pair that I need to make. I just... I have so many pairs that I want to make. Because I really enjoy going to Renaissance fairs. I think they're a lot of fun. I enjoy wearing the stays because of the fact that when I'm wearing a belt, it's a lot more comfortable. And I'm starting to ramble. And we're at 8 minutes. So I'm going to let you guys go. I hope learning how much 100 yards will do. To, you know, if you really want to be as crazy as me and get 100 yards worth of stays.